Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney. Governor Romney, are reports of your death premature?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, pretty silly, actually.
Your opponent, Mike Huckabee, is going to win here in Iowa. One, do you believe that to be the case? And two, if so, what's your reaction?
Well, I hope you're also projecting I'm coming in second. I'm looking for the gold or the silver.
Well, we won the silver.
This is obviously a bit like a baseball game, first inning, and it's a 50-inning ball game.
Just as Jan Jansen pointed out, you win the silver in one event, it doesn't mean you're not going to come back and win the gold in the final event, and that we're going to do.
I'm going to keep on battling all the way and anticipate I'll get the nomination when it's all said and done. But, you know, congratulations for the first round to Mike.
Congratulations to Governor Huckabee for winning the gold. Nice job.
Governor Mitt Romney joins us this morning. First things first, you put a lot of sweat and a lot of money into Iowa in the last 9 to 12 months. Surely there is at least part of you that is somewhat disappointed this morning.
Oh, sure. You congratulate Mike Huckabee on being successful there.
You outspent him 20-1. You had a far superior organization, and you still lost by 8-9 points. You certainly have to be disappointed, though, this morning at the results last night, right?
You outspent Mike Huckabee, according to some estimates, by 10-1 here. You had a much stronger, well, maybe you didn't, but it appeared you were going to have a much stronger field organization.
Mitt Romney spent millions of dollars in Iowa, but he came in second.
Good morning, Matt.
As I mentioned, you spent a lot of money in Iowa. You spent a lot of time in Iowa. Up until about a month ago, you were ahead in the polls, and you finished 9 percentage points down to Governor Huckabee.
All right, I'm not going to mention Iowa to start with. You're looking ahead to New Hampshire.
I think it's something which actually...
All right, I waited 2 minutes. Now I'm going back to Iowa for just a second, Governor. And you were so far ahead for a long time.
You end up losing to a guy who's known even less than you are.
You spent so much more money, though, than Mike Huckabee in Iowa. So I guess the question is,
what happened?
What happened here?
What happened there?
Well, you know, Mike is an evangelical preacher, and he was able to tap into a good base there. He did a good job doing that. That very strong evangelical vote, which Mike Huckabee very effectively was able to tap into. I congratulate him for doing a nice job at that. Mike has a natural base here, and he was able to call on that base, and he did a nice job getting him out. He was able to turn out a great evangelical crowd. He did a nice job doing that. Evangelical preacher, and that was part of the base he had. I think he did a good job tapping into that. I also am really proud. I got a lot of support from evangelicals, but the evangelical vote was 60% of the vote last night, so you know, it gave him a bit of a boost.
When I think of you and your wife Ann, I think of people who have high esteem values, and yet most of the voters who said that went with Huckabee. That's got to be so frustrating for you.
No, not frustrating at all. I'm pleased that I came in second in Iowa. Look, the names I was looking up against were John McCain, Rudy Giuliani, and Fred Thompson. Household names of McCain, Giuliani, and Thompson. You know, I'm a relatively unknown guy from the bluest state in America, unknown, and came from a state that's the bluest state in America. And to come in ahead of all those guys is really quite extraordinary. I beat each of those guys, and that was really extraordinary. When I started this campaign, I was in single digits. And we battled hard. We got ourselves in a position where if your projection is right, I'll come in number 2. But let me tell you, that's a lot better than where I started. Coming in second is a lot better than coming in third or fourth. So I'm feeling pretty good. Look at someone like Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani, I think, came in 5th or 6th in Iowa.
Governor Romney, obviously what you tried in Iowa didn't work. So looking back now, do you have any regrets about your approach to the campaign there?
No, I have to tell you again. Look, I got into that race against 3 guys whose names were known across the country: Giuliani, McCain, and Thompson, and I beat all of them by a wide margin in Iowa. So I don't call that not working. I call that working very, very well.
All right. Governor Romney, thank you very much this morning. I know it's been a long night. Do appreciate it, sir.
Governor Romney, thank you for talking with us. It says something about somebody to come out not when they're winning, but when they come in second.
Finally, Governor, because it didn't work out in first place for you in Iowa, as you move into New Hampshire, will you be doing more baby kissing? Is that maybe the good idea, more baby kissing?
You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure it's helping the politics, but it sure does make for a nicer day. So the answer is, of course.
You said the right things. You had a big smile on your face, but you have to be disappointed this morning.